So hi everyone, welcome to your channel Efficient Corporates, where we deal about how we can make our life more efficient and less busy. So in the same respect, आज हम देखने वाले हैं that how we can search for a particular file in our computer system. Like we deal with so many files day in and day out, so many Excel file, PDF file, Word file, and PowerPoint files. How we can search for one particular file in our system. We have the Windows search feature, जिससे हम search कर सकते हैं any drive or any folder, but we will discuss about what problems it has and how it can be solved using a very simple app. So let's start. Okay, so as we can see that कोई भी folder or subfolder when we have multiple files inside it, like Excel, Word, or any type of files. We can use this search feature which is present over there in the right side. We can search for any type of file we want. Like if I want to search for all PDF files, I can do *.pdf. Then it will show me all the PDF files which are there inside that folder and its subfolders as well. Okay, but and similarly we can do for the other Excel files. We can search for any extension and we can simply type star and then type the extension. Now, suppose if you want to make it more specific, like I want all the PDF files that starts with 23, means anything that starts with 23 and has a PDF at last. So we can see as we make the search query more complex, the results have gone very slow, and now it's not showing the results as fast as it was showing. We can see that we have many files which has 2-3 in the start. Like I've gone back to *.pdf. We can see there are so many files which are starting with 2-3. Sorry. So I want to see only these files which are starting with 2-3. But when I keep such a query in the search box, then the Windows search options becomes very slow. I don't know whether it's the problem with the query which I'm writing or it's the problem with the Windows search feature. That is why we have come up with a very simple but powerful app which is Locate32. You simply have to go to Google and type Locate32, and probably the first result which you will get is the website through which you can download the exe file. Once you click on this site, you will see something like this. You can read about this app, very shortly written, and the main thing which we need is the 64-bit version for Windows, or 32-bit as compatible with your device. Currently, we do not have any version for OS, so maybe it's just for Windows user. Sorry for the OS guys, but yeah, you can download the 64-bit version. You can just specify which folder you want to download. You can simply download a zip file, will be downloaded from the website. So once the zip file is downloaded, you have to just unzip it. So you know how to extract it. You can simply select all and extract to a particular folder, or you can just right click and say unzip. So as you want, you can just extract it. Okay, just extract and press OK. I have already extracted it. So let's open what are the files inside this folder. There's too many files, like around 14 files. I am concerned with this locate32.exe, not the locate.exe, but the locate32.exe. Okay, so once you click on this, a very small GUI will appear. It's very tiny GUI, very simple GUI. The first thing which we have to do is to let the app read our database. Database means whatever files we have, it will first just go through that. Okay, these are the files which the computer have. You can see at the very bottom, updating database is written. It will read all your C drive, E drive, F drive, and G drive. So what I have seen is that the app is very simple and it does not have any functionality which will like store your data or do something. So I found the app quite safe as per me. So you can just see how the database is being updating, 34%, 35%. So all those things, it will take some time. In my case, it might be a bit faster because I have been using it multiple times. But in your case, since you will be doing it for the first time, it might take some time. So yeah, it will update the database, and once it is done 100%, then we can start using it. Till that point, let me walk you through the interface. So the very first box, it's very simple, like file, edit, view, all these tools are there. And how do we use it? So we simply write the name of the file into the first dialog box. Okay, the first the area, then we'll write the name of the file. Like it may be working, tax audit working, main audit working, this file, that file, name of the client, whatever the name of the file is, you can write into the named file. Extension you will write as .pdf, not dot, but simply PDF or XLSX or DOCX or PPTX, any type of file which you want. And look in folder. The third column is the look in folder. Where do we want to search? So we can see the 100% has happened. My database has been updated. I will see for these folder. I'll do F drive Python environments. I want to search within all these folders. So you can see how quickly all files have been listed. Now, as an I write PDF, all PDF files will be listed. So it is super quick. Once it has run through the database, it will within a blink of a second, it will like do it. Now I do 23 star. So as I do 23 star, you can see in the windows, it was taking so much of time. But as I've done over here, all the files which have 23 are coming. But the problem is even those which are not starting with 23 are coming. So I've done this match with whole file name. So what happens is when we do match with whole file name, exactly the file name should match. So I've done 23 star, which means it should start with 23. If I remove this, then anything that has 23 will come. So as I've removed, you can see the first page 23 is there, it is coming. Okay, so similarly I'll do tax. So as I do tax, any PDF files that has tax word will be coming. But if I do match, if I tick that match whole file name, then the file name should be exactly tax and working. Okay, so currently I don't have any working PDF file or any PDF file that has tax or working. Okay, this is there, either tax or working is there. So in that case, it is being displayed. Okay. So you can just try with some star and without keeping the star and writing the names, and you will get a hang around of how it works. So I've tried with Excel file. Again, with Excel file, it's not working. So you can change the directory. Where do you want to look? Currently, I'm just looking into F drive, one for particular folder. Now I'm looking everywhere. So once I do everywhere, every file that has of the words tax and working in the middle will come. Now I can also specify the size and the date. So I can have minimum file size and the maximum file size. I can have it into bytes, kilobytes or megabytes. Similar for the maximum file size as well. I can have it into bytes, kilobytes or megabytes. And also the date can be done file newer than and older than, the date modified feature. So even that is there, that you can apply those filters as well. So applying all these filters will basically help you to search for a particular file very easily. Okay, so that is why the entire idea of this tool is there, that whatever file you want to search by extension, by matching any file name, by using any particular path, you can very easily search. There are extensions, like if you want any documents file or any executable files or any source file or text files, so there's a group of files as well which you can search. You can have audio files and sound files. So these features are there, and pretty much all the features which we need at the time of searching for a particular files, I think the app has. So I would definitely recommend, do give it a try. And even in your office systems which are like very secure, I think the app should work, because the app is not very sophisticated. It won't make any changes to your systems. So that is why the administrator permissions will not be required. So you can definitely go and check this out. Just type locate32 and you will be getting, and even you can go to a particular folder by right clicking into the app. You can like copy, you can cut, you can go to a particular folder by right clicking and saying open containing folder. So even that feature is there. And this is a very useful feature. You can, or that you can definitely go to the path where the particular file lies. Okay, so in this way, I guess yeah, the pretty much I've explained most of the features of the app. I would definitely recommend you all do try this out. I personally use this at least 5 to 10 times each day in my office to search for a particular file. Okay, so friends, I think you found this video very helpful, and I hope you will definitely try this app out, and definitely go to Google, type locate32 and try this app, and I am sure that it won't disappoint you. It is a great tool to search for your files in your office. So stay tuned for more such informative videos. Thank you.